Every app on your phone lives in its own sandboxed world, but the Android OS itself is a universe of hundreds of separate worlds. So how does Google prevent total chaos when building the operating system? It's not with Git alone. Notice the highlighted text here? It points to the fundamental problem. AOSP isn't one project. It's a massive collection of individual Git repositories that must be managed together. This sheer scale required a new kind of tool. So let's explore the tool we built to tame this complexity. Here's what actually happens under the hood when you try to manage AOSP. If Android were one giant Git repo, as you see highlighted, a simple Git clone would take days and branching would be a nightmare. We split everything, the kernel, the Bluetooth stack, the settings app, into its own repository so teams can work independently. But this creates a new problem. How do you coordinate changes across 800 plus repos at once? Manually running git pull on each one is impossible. This is the exact pain point that led to the creation of the repo tool. So how does repo solve this? Look at the highlighted text. It describes repo as a Python wrapper around Git. This is the key insight. Repo doesn't replace Git, it orchestrates it. It reads a master blueprint file called a manifest that lists every single repository, which version to use and where it belongs. Then it intelligently runs the correct Git commands on each repository for you. Think of it as a conductor leading an orchestra of hundreds of Git musicians. Now let's see the first command you'll ever run. The very first step is repo init, and most people trip over this because they think it downloads the source code. It doesn't. As you can see highlighted, this command initializes your local environment. It creates a hidden .repo directory, downloads that master blueprint, the manifest file, and points your local copy to a specific Android version, like Android 14.0.0_R1 in this example. It's like laying the foundation and unrolling the architectural plans before a single brick is laid. Your directory is now repo aware, but still empty of the actual OS source code.
Now for the main event, repo sync. This is the command that actually does the heavy lifting. It reads every line of the manifest blueprint we just downloaded and, as the highlighted text says, performs a git fetch and git checkout for every single repository. The -J8 flag you see in the example tells it to do this with 8 parallel download threads, which is crucial for speed. This one command can download over 250 gigabytes of source code, perfectly assembling the entire Android OS on your machine. This is where the magic happens. After you've made a few changes, it's easy to lose track of what you've edited across hundreds of folders. This is where repo status becomes your best friend. Instead of manually running git status in every directory, you run one command. As the text on screen explains, repo status scans all 800 plus repositories and gives you a single clean report of every modified file and which project it belongs to. This is how we maintain sanity when debugging a complex feature that touches the framework, HAL, and an app all at once. Here is the trick that took me 3 years to learn and master. Repo for all. This is the superpower command. It lets you run any shell command in every single repository simultaneously, as the highlighted text shows. The example here, git clean-fdx, is something we run constantly. It instantly vaporizes all untracked files and build artifacts across the entire AOSP tree, giving you a pristine source tree in seconds. It's the ultimate reset button. Another example shows checking the current branch of every single repository with one line. Downloading the full AOSP history can be a huge waste if you just want to browse the code. The trick is a shallow clone. Notice the highlighted flag in the repo init command, --depth equal to 1. This tells repo to only download the absolute latest commit for every project, not the entire decade-long history. This single flag can reduce your download size from over 250 GB to under 50 GB and save you hours. It's essential for anyone just starting out or working with limited disk space. This is how you work smart, not just hard with a project of this scale.
Enjoyed the video? Hit like and subscribe for your regular dose of AOSP customization. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.